This week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born, team member Adam Anderson shows out in the Show Me State once again. He is on a mission to clinch those Missouri tags for not just himself, but also good friend JT Burton and his dad, Lenny Anderson. It is a Missouri marathon, so grab your popcorn because you're in for a wild ride.
Going into the 2021 season, I'm super excited. I've got several good bucks on camera. We've been watching all summer long. I've got a couple new farms that we're excited to hunt. Deer hunting to me means more than just killing a big buck. You know, it's getting out there with family and friends and just enjoying the beautiful outdoors. So going into the first part of October, that's always my favorite time to hunt. It seems like if you can get those cold October winds, there's a pretty good chance that those big boys are gonna be up on their feet.
Okay, well, it is October the 1st. I'm going 300 yards behind my house. I've got a food block back here. I'm actually gonna be self-filming out of a tree right here on the edge of this biologic field and the edge of a bean field. DeerCast says the movement's gonna be good, so I'm hoping maybe for a good night tonight here in Missouri. All in all, it's been a pretty good hunt tonight, but the night is not over.
This deer is 8.5+ years old. He's an old deer. He's the oldest deer on the farm, and we've got several years of reconnaissance history. We had encounters with him in 2020. That is gonna be JT's #1 target buck.
I tell you what, these bucks are really starting to get up on their feet. They're starting to move. DeerCast was spot on because they said it was going to be a good night. I am super excited to be sitting in this muddy bowl this afternoon. We've got a really good cool snap that just moved in last night. Tonight, DeerCast says it's going to be great. Got JT with me tonight. He's got a tag, I've got a tag, and there are 2 or 3 different bucks here that we would shoot. Fingers crossed, we've got the Matthews. We are set up and ready to rock. I've got a clover field here. We've got some mossy oak, biologic, last bite, and I've got a cut cornfield here in front of me. 20-degree temperature drop. I think it's gonna be a good set. So fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get done tonight here in Missouri.
I, myself, have one particular buck that I'm after. I call him the Boone 8.
It's October the 6th. I'm watching one of my target bucks here on the farm. He's the oldest deer that I know of, and he's on my food plot this morning. My target 8, he was out there about 6 o'clock this morning on my Recon XL camera on a scrape.
JT and I, we are both locked and loaded, and we are super excited to be sitting in that box blind.
Yeah, there's deer. There's a big, looks like a big buck. It might be lucky, I don't know. Lucky? Yep, it's lucky. Yep. All right, here he comes. Just take your time. We're gonna let him come in here. Okay. Beautiful. He's putting on a show. Oh yeah.
This deer is putting on a show. He went over, immediately started working that scrape, and here comes Lucky. He's coming right into the field.
You might be able to shoot him out this corner window whenever he gets in here. Yeah. Just wait a minute. Calm down. Just take your time. Make sure you clear the window. Take your time.
Winchester USA Ready Defense is a select grade of personal defense ammunition that offers a unique combination of stopping power, penetration, and reliable expansion. The innovative hex vent rigid insert shields the hollow point by channeling soft material for positive expansion and energy transfer. Built with match-grade primers for trusted reliability. Be ready when you need it most with USA Ready Defense.
trees, clear the window. Yeah. Take your time. Why didn't you fall back? That's not good. You still see? I thought I did. I just made a really bad shot. I think that rage may open him up good. There's a lot of blood, I think. There's a lot of blood. A lot of stuff going on there. We're gonna look at DeerCast track and see what we can get figured out.
You know, after the shot, JT and I, we were just a little bit worried. We didn't know for sure exactly what happened, and watched DeerCast track, and it said to wait 3 or 4 hours. So we climbed out of the box blind, went back to the house.
The deer actually ran from here, ran through this gap. Can you see that?
Is that a belly?
Can you see that? Dude, that's your deer. He didn't go 125 yards out of that field.
Embedded.
We were so excited, you know, that this all worked out, and what a great deer. This deer was an absolute mega buck. He was probably 300 plus pounds and just an absolute stud. The oldest deer on the farm is down.
Look at that body.
Well, October the 11th did not disappoint tonight. We had a big storm system roll in yesterday. DeerCast said it was gonna be a great night and got a lot of history with them. I got a sheds from last year. You know, obviously the shot wasn't as planned.
Oh man, no.
But it happens. It's part of bow hunting, unfortunately. And
yeah.
Congrats, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
super proud of you.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun.
We are here, we're set up, Dad's behind the camera, and we're just hoping maybe we can get this big buck on the ground tonight. So I need to fill my first tag of the year. It's getting pretty frustrating.
Well, now bow season is over. Gun season opens up here in Missouri. It wasn't long. We start having a couple does come out into the field. We had a small buck come out, and we heard something kind of rustling behind the blind. We looked back, and this buck was running out, pushing a doe literally 15 yards from us. The deer comes out into the field. He's awful spooky. I was trying to get the window open. I could not get the window open to save my life.
You on him, too? I'm on him. Good 50. Take your time. He's moving, he's walking. Mac. Mac. Take your time. Oh, dang it.
It's okay, you missed him.
So I told myself, I'm done with this bow hunting stuff during gun season. I want to kill this deer. So tomorrow, I'm taking the Winchester 308. So JT and I, we head down to the farm. We get climbed up in the Muddy Bull. We're actually on the other side of the farm than what we were the previous night.
Well, it's been pretty darn slow this morning. We are getting a few pictures on our Recon XL cam, so we think the deer are just now getting up. This morning we're set up on a food plot I call the barn plot, planted in last bite. I'm after one buck this morning. He's just a big 8-pointer. Actually, my dad and I had an encounter with him last night. Hopefully, maybe we'll get our lay eyes on him here pretty quick.
So we're sitting there, we've seen a few deer. It's been a pretty slow morning overall. And I look up across the creek and there's the buck that I want to kill.
That sounds okay. Burton, that's great. We're sitting here. We've not seen very much this morning, and sure enough, this big buck that I'm hunting just popped out. I'm hoping he comes across here. I think he's going to. Yeah, there he comes. There he is, right here. He's coming up. He's coming out. He's got her. Good shot. Drilled him, dude. Blood is pumping.
Is he?
He just fell.
Oh man.
Man.
Good shot.
So that's the buck. That's the deer that I've been wanting to kill. Just a big 8-pointer. He's 4.5, 5.5 years old possibly. And I just drilled him with the Winchester. I should just tell.
Watch a second. Dropped her.
Deer management at its finest.
I was so excited. There's a lot of hours, a lot of work that went into this. I could not be any more proud. What a great Missouri buck.
Big old doe. We'll get her here in a minute, but we're gonna go find the buck. It was probably somewhere right in here. Oh, hey, there he is right there. Yes. Oh my goodness, what a great buck. I'm gonna go in here and tag my resident firearm any deer right there. I'm gonna have to drag him out here, but.
All right, well, here he is. We got him drug out here in the food plot, and I tell you what, I could not be any more excited than what I am right now to be sitting behind this big mature 8-pointer. He came into the food plot, gave me about a 70-yard shot. He was actually leaving. I think he might have got our wind. Luckily enough, I got him stopped. He turned broadside. Winchester found his mark, and he didn't go 30, 35 yards. I came in here earlier this year, planted this food plot. I call it the barn plot. Dished it all up, planted some biologic last bite, and I tell you, this morning it paid off. Like I said, couldn't be any more proud of this big Missouri giant.
DeerCast is now supercharged with maps. Get ahead of your game with killer new features like live Doppler radar, wind check out to 5 days, virtual rain gauges, GPS path tracking, and more. Plus, get our 14-day revolutionary DeerCast prediction and access to DeerCast Track. Prep, predict, and pursue with DeerCast.
DoD team member Adam Anderson and good friend JT Burton have both buried some big-bodied bucks during the 2021 season. Now, can Adam close out the trifecta? Let's head on over to their new farm there in Missouri as Lenny attempts to wrap his hands around this Midwestern brew.
Now that I've filled my gun tag, now my dad is up to bat, and we are so excited to be climbing in that muddy bowl once again to see if he can get it done.
Well, it's November 22nd. We got down here just a little bit later than what we were wanting to. DeerCast says it's gonna be a good night, so we're just hoping for a good night tonight here in Missouri.
We're sitting there watching all the does and the little bucks feed, and I look back behind the blind and I see some tines coming through the CRP.
I don't know what this buck is, but he looked pretty good. Looks pretty good, but I think he's a 10.
I told Dad, I said, that's a mature deer. I don't know who he is, never had his picture, but I'm pretty sure that's a mature buck.
He's gonna come work this tree a bit. Pretty 8-pointer. It's a 10.
This is too much. I can't take it.
If you want to open up that front window.
We knew that there was a bigger deer in the area, but after studying that deer, we decided he was 5.5+ years old, and that was gonna be a good buck for Dad to take with the Winchester.
Okay, raising my window.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
So we're scrambling around trying to get the windows open. This deer starts to leave. At one point we had him at 25 yards. Now he's 100, and he's getting out of the field pretty quick.
Just wait, let me make sure I'm solid here. Not yet, he's 2-quartered. Wait till he turns broadside. I'll tell you when. He's fine, just wait. Yeah. Where'd you get it?
I think I did.
All right.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
You know, I'm super excited for Dad. He just made a great shot on a great buck. We both could not be any more happy.
Well, we've gave that deer about 15, 20 minutes or so. Get over there and see if we can recover him.
So we climbed out of the blind after Dad made the shot, and we knew that that deer wasn't going very far. So we start walking over there, and sure enough, Dad spots him in the grass.
Oh yeah, he's mature for sure. Awesome.
It's just a great feeling, you know, doing all the work on the farms and doing everything from planting the food plots, running the cameras all year, spending hours upon hours doing everything that I do just to be able to take my dad and JT, and I am super excited that they both got to fill the Missouri tags on great bucks.
All right, guys, well, here he is. We got him drug out, and I tell you, we're gonna make this short and sweet. I wanna get out of here. We've got several deer actually coming in behind us right now. Dad and I, we just purchased this farm earlier this year. I came in, planted a bunch of food plots, and I killed a really good buck off of this farm here 4 or 5 days ago. This was a bonus buck. I have no idea who he was, never had his picture before. Came out, worked the scrape. At first, we didn't know if he was gonna shoot him. We were sitting there talking back and forth, you know, if he was 3 or 4 or 5, whatever he was, and Dad decided to take a shot. He couldn't have made it any more perfect shot with the Winchester tonight, so super proud of him. It's been a lot of fun. We're gonna get this big boy loaded up on the tracker and get out of here. So thanks for watching, guys.
This segment presented by DeerCast WindCheck. Hunt the wind up to 5 days in advance.
Next week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Barn, team member Scott Manifold is taking a turn behind the camera as he films Thomas Mills' attempt at taking his very first whitetail buck. We'll see you next week.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Sportsman's Channel, your home for everything red, wild, and blue.